Hey, yo, everybody, how you doing out there? This is Joel, and I'm here to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles franchise and the expectations of this year and going forward. Now, back at the NFL draft, the Eagles traded to get to the second overall pick. They gave up a first in 2016, a third in 2016, a fourth in 2016. Then they came back and they gave a 2017 first round pick and a 2018 second round pick. In return, they got the second overall pick and a fourth overall pick. And today, I hear a quote from Doug Peterson speaking about how they can win now. So it leaves me to question, what the hell is going on with this team? Is the front office and coaching staff so far apart again? You do not believe you can win now and give up that many picks. They gave up 3 players that could have helped them this year and a first round pick that could have helped them next year. Why would you make that move if you really believed you could win now? So this once again goes to what I've been saying all along. The Eagles are at a divide. The front office, Howie Roseman, wanted Carson Wentz. He wants a franchise quarterback. Doug Peterson, the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles now, believes in himself. He believes he's the greatest coach since the coach. Obviously wanted to try to win this year. So couldn't he have used that first round pick? I believe the 8th pick. Couldn't he use the 3rd pick? Couldn't he use a 4th pick to help this team? I mean, it makes no sense. And what pisses me off, and I told people who know me before I even started doing these videos, one of the things that really built up inside that made me had to come on to YouTube was I knew as soon as Wentz got hurt, I told everybody I knew he wouldn't play again the whole preseason. Why? Because now Doug Peterson can justify putting Daniels in front of him. Now Wentz will not get no reps, he will not get hardly any practice, and he's not going to really learn. He's going to take a lot of mental reps, and he's going to watch a lot, but he isn't going to learn. And I don't think that's going to help a kid like this. A kid who does pretty good on his Wonderlic, pretty smart kid, supposed to be knowing the system, played some of the same system in college, apparently, but they don't want him to play. They don't want him to be the backup quarterback. I mean, even if you were the head coach and you said, he's not ready to go. Bradford's a starter. There's no issue there. I have no issue with that. But what I have an issue with is that before training camp starts, he's saying that he's redshirting him. Basically, not wanting to play him the whole year. But even worse than that is he's put him at the 3rd string quarterback. Even if you said, okay, Carson Wentz is the backup, and then let's say Bradford gets hurt in week 2. You stick Daniel in there, and you let the 3rd jump the 2nd. I'm okay with that. But this kid's got to play. I don't know what this team is doing. I don't know what they're doing. What do you really think that they're going to go to the Super Bowl and win? I don't. I don't need to see a team go 9-7 and sneak in the playoffs, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, they're in the playoffs. Now they get a chance. Now they get a chance." No, they don't. You don't have a chance. That works when you have Donovan McNabb as your quarterback. That works when you have Ben Roethlisberger, when you have Eli Manning, when you have quarterbacks that have won, that can win. We don't have that. So we're going to waste the whole entire season for this quarterback and this coach because he thinks he's going to win. Next year, this kid's going to play? I don't think so. If Sam Bradford plays 16 games, I'm telling you right now, Carson Wentz is going to be the backup next year. Because this coach does not want him. And it pisses me off because I knew they were going to sit him out the whole preseason. Now they're going to sit him out to start the season. And what happens if it goes bad? What happens if I'm right? What happens if they start 0-4, 1-5, 1-6? You're going to just throw this kid into the wolves? He's got no reps. He's got no physical reps pretty much the whole regular season. The coach even admitted the other day that this would happen. And he said he didn't care. He wasn't worried about it. Because he doesn't want him. He doesn't want him. He doesn't need him. He thinks he could win with stiff Sam Bradford and Daniel. Come on. Is this guy crazy? Am I crazy? How come Paxton Lynch is basically the second pick? How come Prescott is the second quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys? Lynch is basically getting the backup job in Denver. All these guys can be elevated and have improved during preseason. But our guy is sitting done nothing. And it's not because he hurt a rib. He could play on Thursday. It's that they don't want him to, because they want to sell the fans that they're going to do something. And winning 9-7, going 8-8, that ain't nothing. Anybody can do that in the league. They've done it every year. Forget this. This is ridiculous. And then I put on the radio and all they talk about is Kaepernick. Who cares that he sat down at the national anthem? Everybody's offended about everything. Stop being offended. But Kaepernick did make me realize something. He made me realize that franchise quarterbacks matter. And as long as the Eagles are scoring touchdowns with Sam Bradford, and as long as Chase Daniel is a second quarterback, I will not play the Eagles theme song in protest. When the Eagles score a touchdown, I will not cheer in protest until Carson Wentz is either the starter or he's the backup. And that's my promise. Because franchise quarterbacks matter. They matter today, they mattered yesterday, and they'll matter in 10 years. That's what I think. I can't believe that this is going to happen where this kid's going to go and be the third string quarterback to start the season. I think it's ridiculous. And I'll tell you another thing. The only way I'm going to see Carson Wentz is, I guess I have to go get Madden and play Madden, because that's the only way I'm going to see him play. So I'm going to go play Madden. I don't even know how to upload it, but I'll even upload it for you to see. If you want to see me stink at Madden, well, at least you'll get to see Carson Wentz play, because the Eagles don't know what the hell they're doing. See you next time. YouTube.